Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the Living in Palm Coast channel. Yesterday I went out and I did a little tour of Palm Coast, and I looked at a couple communities, one where the homes and the lots start around 250 and the other where the lots start at 250. So two ends of the spectrum, and I had a couple stops in between that I think you'll find of interest. So stick around and we're going to get right on our tour right now. I'm Bill Bishop and I'm a realtor here in Palm Coast, and I work with lots of people that are totally psyched about moving here, and the purpose of this channel is to give you the kind of information that I wish I had prior to moving down here. So we're going to give you the good and the bad about all of the areas and houses and places to live and work here in Palm Coast, and we're going to try to do it in a fun way and interactive. And so we hope you enjoy some of the information that you're going to get out of this channel. If you do, hit the subscribe button, hit that little notifications button. We're going to try to put out new videos every week about what it's like to live here, and we hope you enjoy what we have to offer. So when I went on my tour yesterday, the first place I wanted to stop off was Holland Park, which is the largest park actually in Palm Coast. I think it's the largest anyway. It's one of the nicest parks here. We have 16 city parks in Palm Coast, in addition to the 22 or so county parks, and then on top of that we have, I think, let's see here, 26 places to launch your boats. So my point is that for anybody who really likes activities, getting out, walking, jogging, biking, this is a really good town for that. I wanted to stop by here. This is Holland Park. This is one of many parks in Palm Coast. They just put in a huge children's area right over here. There are ball fields and pickleball courts everywhere. But I wanted to show you this because this is one of the larger parks in Palm Coast, but we have 125 miles of trails, and there's tons of activities to be had. If you like the ocean, if you like the sea breeze, if you like the smell of that salt air, if you like boating and biking and things like that, and you like that small town atmosphere, I always tell people that's what it's like to live here in Palm Coast. Is you got that kind of small town atmosphere, you've got tons of access to the beaches, and you also have the ocean. So it's a win-win-win-win. But we're always going to tell you the negatives about each area of Palm Coast, as we promised to do in this channel. So that being said, let's get to Grand Reserve. And let's take a look at Grand Reserve. So this is the course over here at Grand Reserve. Just wanted to give you a little glimpse of it. All the houses around Grand Reserve, they start at the 200s and they go up from there. But they're all pretty much alike. This is a planned development, so all the houses are going to look fairly similar, but I guess it's what you do inside that matters in the long run. We're going to go over and maybe take a look at one of the models here, but I wanted to give you a peek at the golf course. Kind of a neat little club, actually. When I'm out in front of D.R. Horton Model Center at Grand Reserve, and we're going to go in and take a look at what the D.R. Horton homes look like. All right, the sound's on the TV, but I wanted to give you a little bit of a look at the D.R. Horton model. Tall ceilings, open floor plan. See if I can get better light on this. There we go. Ceilings at 8 feet, not so good. Unless it doesn't matter to you. Very little room between homes. So that's what okay, as you can see, they're building them here in Grand Reserve about as fast as they possibly can. Just over my shoulder, geez, they have probably 6 homes being built right now. This is in the 55 plus community over here in Grand Reserve, and they are Freedom Homes, and they might be going for a little bit of a premium because these are in a gated 55 and 55 plus community, so that might be a little bit different situation. So after I left Grand Reserve, I was really hungry, and one of the favorite spots in this town for a lot of people, and especially me who loves fish, is going to the Bantam Chef in Bunnell and having their big fish sandwich. It is a monstrous fish sandwich of fresh fillets, deep fried, put on a big, humongous sandwich. And anytime I'm in the area, I always try to stop by and get one. $9 and something, 44 cents or something for the sandwich, and it is delicious. They also have fried oysters and all kinds of things. It's an institution. Okay, this is the famous fish sandwich from Bantam Chef. Let your eyes behold. It is a thing of beauty, stacked high with fillets. And I'm going to partake in it. The next place I stopped on my little tour of Palm Coast is Town Center, and that is the shopping area in the south of Palm Coast. Now, I know I bitch a lot about the lack of shopping, but really we have about as much shopping, basic shopping I should say, not the luxury shopping or anything like that, than we need here in a town of 100 to 120,000 people and growing fast. Okay, I'm here in Town Center. Southern shopping in Palm Coast, or southern part of the city shopping I should say. There's a super Target over my right shoulder down there, and then this is kind of the shopping area in the south, and Town Center behind it, which is going to be home to the new Med Nexus, which is a medical school, so that's going to be exciting. That's a lot of apartments being constructed back behind me, behind the shopping area here, which is called Town Center in Palm Coast. We've been trying to get this thing to work for years, and I think it's really coming around now. Apartments are coming in, hence, you know, there's going to be more restaurants and more amenities coming to the area. So that's all I have here from Town Center in South Palm Coast. So my fourth stop was Flagler Beach. Now, Flagler Beach is sort of a sister city of Palm Coast. They are their own city. They have their own police department, own town hall, so on and so forth. I wanted to show you a little bit of Flagler Beach, but I also wanted to show you one of the houses that kind of has it all. It's on a canal, so you could have your boat out the back. It's sort of a distressed property. The property is $325,000, but it's on the canals and it could be a little fixer-upper. And these kinds of opportunities are available all over Palm Coast. You know, if you don't decide to do new construction, you're thinking about moving from another city, think about possibly picking up something relatively cheap, I guess. If 325, you put some money into it, you possibly, you know, really fix it up and end up with a $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 home on the canal in Flagler Beach. So I wanted to show you that. So let's get to that right now. Now we're in another section of Flagler Beach. I just want to show you what's going on here. The bridge coming over, the intercoastal is right down there. We're in the middle of the canal section. Flagler Beach has a small canal section here. If you look at the houses around here, I'm going to flip the camera around a little bit. Everyone is different. Some were built long ago and kind of need a little repair. Now this one that we're in front of here, this is going for $325. And box of chocolates here in Flagler Beach. Love the community though. Cool, very cool community, very eclectic. So if you're interested in looking at Flagler Beach, we're going to give you all the information in the description box below. Okay, so the fifth place I wanted to show you was Cinnamon Beach and Ocean Hammock. Now, my parents had a condo in Ocean Hammock, so that's kind of how I became familiar with Palm Coast, and we had been vacationing here for years. And I wanted to show you that because there's still some opportunities out here to buy a lot. I know the lots are really expensive because it's luxury living. You're in a gated area. You're out near a golf course, the Jack Nicklaus golf course, the Ocean course out here. So it's a little bit more upscale living than say the Grand Reserve, but I wanted to show you both ends of the spectrum. And we have everything in between here in Palm Coast. So I wanted to show you Ocean Hammock and Cinnamon Beach, and there's still a lot of available lots, and there's condos for sale as well. Again, the housing supply is low, so you know, lots are a little bit more expensive than they were, but everything's going up at this point. So I don't know if it really matters at what point you get either in or out of the market. It's, you know, it is what it is. So let's take a look at Cinnamon Beach and Ocean Hammock. On the dark side, but I wanted to show you the club. Here's the two sides. This is what you get when you purchase in Cinnamon Beach. It's pretty cool because you got a beachside pool, which is up there, and then you have the Cinnamon Beach Club, which is down here, and it's kind of more of a kid-friendly pool. Pretty upscale facility, and what else can I say about it? There are plenty of lots available here if you wanted to build a house, as well as there's condominium complexes, and we'll drive by those. There's just so many different opportunities to either build or buy an existing home here. And you're out in the barrier island, you're out on an island, and it's great.